What they do, Jones crew? It's your girl Crystal, and I'm back at you again with another lit video. You already know the vibes. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell as well so you never miss a video. And guys, drop your comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. As we all know, there is new information coming out every single day in regards to the Takeoff murder. And it's very interesting to see how this story keeps twisting and turning. Now, as you can see in this photo, this is a new photo released by someone that does not want to be identified, that was at the scene, that took their own footage, and that is slowly releasing that footage. So here you can see in this picture, you can see Takeoff staring directly at DJ Pat. Now I'm going to get into the details of the story of exactly what took place. I have the documents here, and I'm not going to hold you. You already know, guys. We're going to jump straight on into it. But first, like I said, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Let's get this conversation going. Okay, so first of all, I did go online to ABC 13, Houston, Texas media outlet, and they covered the story. So I'm going to read verbatim exactly what was said and exactly in details what happened the night Takeoff was murdered. So as you can see here about the warrant, if you guys want to read this for yourself, make sure you pull it up. So it starts by saying, according to the warrant, there were 34 people standing in a group outside the bowling alley before the shooting. Migos member Quavius Marshall, also known as Quavo, was arguing with a man identified as Michael Prince and two young black men over a dice game. Now, isn't that funny how we all thought that Mike Prince was the mediator trying to calm down the argument, when in fact this article states that Quavo was in fact arguing with Mike Prince and two others. Those two others we know to be as Lil Cam and Lil Chris. But let's go on. During an initial confrontation between the groups, Cameron Joshua appeared to be struck by a man identified as Willie Bland, who investigators believe was associated with Quavo in the video obtained by police. Bland and another man were seen firing weapons from different directions during the incident. Now, guys, we all know Willie Bland is Migo Bands. Now, remember in the footage when we clearly seen someone throw a punch and we weren't sure exactly who it was or who was being punched? Now, right here in this document, it clearly states that Migo Bands punched Cameron Joshua in the face. Now, police say that Migo Bands' bullets went inside the bowling alley but did not hit anyone. They add that the shots that killed Takeoff were reportedly fired by 33-year-old Patrick Clark, who was arrested on December 1st. Police said this was determined because of the direction he was seen firing the gun on surveillance video. At the scene, police recovered 9 .40 caliber casings and a single casing from a 9mm firearm. Migo Bands reportedly told police he did not know his gun's caliber, and it does not appear police have determined what type of gun he had. Records also don't show he has been charged despite admitting to firing a gun. Make sure you drop a comment down below. This is insane. So it turns out Migo Bands is the one that punched Cameron Joshua in the face, Lil Cam, which sparked the shootout. So after Lil Cam got shot in the face, that's when bullets started flying, as we can first hear the two muffled shots going off in the video, and then we hear also shots being returned. So that's how this incident first started. It first started with them arguing in the bowling alley, arguing about the dice game. Lil Cam, Mike Prince, and Bankroll Chris, aka Lil Chris, pressing Quavo because they wanted to run his pockets. They wanted more money out of him. So that's why the argument continued on outside of the bowling alley, where you can see Quavo walking off saying he's gonna go before he hurts somebody. And then right when he walks off, Migo Bands punches Lil Cam right in the face, which sparks the gun fight. Now we all know that Mike Prince's name has been added to the list of the co-actors, the co-conspirators, and he is one of the people that cooperated in the act of killing Takeoff. That's why you can see in my previous videos, I showed the document where they have now listed Mike Prince as one of the conspirators, okay? So now here you can see the search warrant that they have for Patrick Clark. As we all know, Patrick Clark is the one that has been charged and arrested for the murder of Takeoff. How do they even know that he's the one that shot Takeoff? They're using the surveillance footage and they're comparing that to the direction that he was shooting in. And that's how they're coming to the conclusion that he's the one that killed Takeoff. Now, with all this being said, I still need to see the footage because clearly Mike Prince, Lil Cam, and Bankroll Chris are the ones responsible here. They're the ones listed. I feel like they're pinning this on Patrick Clark, aka DJ Pat, because we already know how Mob Ties gets down. Now, I actually also have proof of the chief of Houston, Texas, cooperating and assisting Mike Prince in this case. Now, I don't know if I should attach it to this video, but I think I'm going to make it an entirely separate video, guys. I'm about to drop the proof on you guys. I actually have a phone call between the chief and someone pretending to be Mike Prince, and you can clearly hear the chief talking so comfortably with him, and you can clearly tell that they are in this together. Now here again you can clearly see this is the arrest warrant. I'm sorry, not the arrest warrant. This is the warrant to search Patrick Clark's truck so they can find any type of ammunition, casings, or weapons that may have been used in the Takeoff murder. So if you want to, you can go ahead and pull that on up and read it yourself, guys. But don't forget to like this video, drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this situation now that we know the hard fact. It's really interesting to see this story unravel right before us. Now make sure you like this video on the way out, and I'll see you next time.